now. Huh. So what are your questions? What's your first question? What? 7 days away from the lessons and you've forgotten everything. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. What's your first question? Who is the doer?
Yeah.
Vinoda.
Vinoda. And this is always in Prathama, remember? Okay. Next, what's your second question?
What is he doing? Or what is the
What is he doing?
He is seeing.
seeing?
Pashyati.
So, Pashyati.
Who is
Okay.
he?
Okay. Third,
Who is he seeing? Or what is he
who
seeing?
or what is he seeing? Isn't it?
Now I'm remembering Mataji.
Very good.
Like blank.
And the answer to this is in what vibhakti? Who or what is he seeing? What vibhakti is this? Always.
It isn't. Maybe because it's a picture. No.
Ayyo.
You forgot it.
Ayyo. Dvitiya. Dvitiya. It always ends in The answer always ends in Dvitiya. Okay. So who or what is he seeing?
Yes.
Sister.
Bhaksham. Sister.
Correct.
Bhagini.
Sister, which is Bhagi. Bhaginim.
Bhaginim.
Oh, I wrote
Yeah.
Bhagini.
Okay. Now, what is the sister's name?
Vandana.
Vandana.
Vandanam.
Oh, that
Inim
mistake.
Vandanam. And then whose sister? His own sister. So Tasya.
That's correct.
Okay, very good. So now what do we do? When we put it all together, the doer goes in the beginning. So you have Vinodaha
Vinodaha.
and the verb goes at the end. Remember? Pashyati. Vinodaha Pashyati.
Pashyati.
Inside comes what
Tas-
Pashyati?
Tasya
Tasya
Bhaginim.
Bhaginim Vandanam Pashyati. Right? Then the question is Kutra Pashyati?
Vrikshe Pashyati.
Vrikshe Pashyati.
I wrote Pashyati.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime there is a verb, ask your questions. Repeat after me. Anytime there is a verb,
Anytime there is a verb,
I will ask the questions.
I
I
will
will
ask
ask
the
the
questions.
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 Yeah. Anytime there is a verb,
Anytime there is a
There is a
verb,
verb.
I will ask my questions.
I will
I will
I will
ask
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 my
my
questions.
question.
First question, who
Who
is
the
the doer?
the doer.
Who is
Who is
the
the doer?
doer?
Who's the doer?
Second question, what
What
are
is
they
he
doing?
What
What
are
are
they
you
doing?
doing?
What is he doing?
Okay. Sorry. First question, who is the doer?
Who is
Who
the
is
Who
the
is the
doer?
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 Answer always Prathama.
Answer
Prathama.
always
Answer always in
Prathama.
Prathama.
Second question, what are they doing?
What are
What are
they
they
doing?
doing?
The ending will depend on who is doing. So if it is I, it'll become Pashyami, me.
Shami.
Okay. If I'm telling you to do, it'll become Pashyatu.
Pashyatu.
And if you are doing, then Pashyati. Okay, excellent. Third question. What is the object of their doing?
Is the
Correct.
object.
So if they
What
are
is the
seeing,
object?
what are they seeing? What is the object? The answer to this is
Dvitiya.
always Dvitiya Vibhakti. The word will end in Okay. Then everything else gets put into the sentence. Now the sentence. every sentence begins with prathama vibhakti, the doer.
Yeah.
It will end with the verb.
Yeah.
And then in the middle, everything else goes. So usually you'll mostly find prathama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti, tritiya vibhakti in that fashion. It will go in that sequence, usually, not always, okay? Many times it will go in that sequence. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually you won't get 2 and 3 together. So it will be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That way.
One question, Mataji. So
Yes, Babuji?
question number 3, what is the object of the uh,
Of the action.
of the action? So the answer is always in Dvitiya,
Yes.
and that will end in
Yes.
Okay. So okay, yeah, okay, got it. Yeah. So that means
Got it?
Bhaginim Vandanam Adi is in Dvitiya.
Yes. Okay.
Mataji, also the name, because I had Bhaginim, but I didn't put the name in Dvitiya Vibhakti. So the name also.
If you leave it as Vandana, then what is Vandana?
Sambodhana, sorry. Yes,
Not Sambodhana. Oi, 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 oi. What is Vandana, Sambodhana? Who can tell me?
Vandane.
Vandane. So Vandana is what? Prathama.
Prathama.
Then Vandana becomes the doer.
Yep.
So then you have Vinodaha Vandana. Vinoda, who is Vandana, is the doer,
That's not,
which
yeah,
doesn't make sense. Vinoda is Vandana, doesn't make sense.
so even the name changes to Dvitiya Vibhakti. Or
Yes. Yes. So remember that rule.
whatever you do, whatever you eat.
Whatever, no, the rule is all items that belong to a category follow the same vibhakti. Conversely, everything which has the same vibhakti point in the same direction. Okay? So if I had another word here, bhaginim, vandanam, shunakam, which means Vandana is a dog. His sister, Vandana, is a dog, is what I'm saying. Why? Because he is looking at his sister Vandana dog. And they all three have the same ending, which means they're all the same thing. There is no cha, remember? If there was a cha, that's different. Right? But here there's no cha. So if there's no cha, then the Bhagini Vandana is actually a dog. So he's saying, hey, you dog sister. Okay? Okay, excellent. So, do we have an answer for this? Vinodaha tasya bhaginim vandanam vrikshe pashyati. Kale panchavimshati adhika panchavadanam asti. I forgot to put idanim.
Idanim, yes, that's right.
Idanim kale panchavimshati adhika panchavadanam asti. Okay, this makes sense now. Excellent. Next one. Vandana, what are you doing? Okay.
Hey Vandana. Hello.
Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to discuss this now. This is your homework. Go away and look at all your sentences once again using the questions. Because already what you just told me, hey Vandana itself, I know the sentence is wrong. So let's.
Okay. Wrong. I wrote that one only. Because it is.
So what I'm going to do is you have these sentences written down, don't you? You've written them down in your notebooks, right? What I'll do is I'll just paste it as into our WhatsApp as well. So you have the 7 sentences. Your homework is to do these 7 sentences, follow the questions pattern, okay? And remember, any time there is a verb, use the questions. You will never go wrong. And I am so, I'm going to blow my own trumpet here a bit. I have not come across any textbook or any, lecture series which actually gives you these questions, which puts it down so logically. I just haven't come across anywhere. So just use those questions. It's just so simple. One, doer, and then how does the whole thing go? It'll go 1, 4, 3, 2. Correct? So first you take question 1, answer Vinodah. Question 2, answer Pashyati, right at the end. So 1, 4, 3, 2. If there is a fourth question, Vrikshe, then Tasya Bhaginim Vandanam Pashyati. 1, 4, 3, 2. That's the sequence of your sentence. Make sense? Or if you look at this here, if we number these sentences, the questions, what I mean is this, okay? Because the fourth question would be Putra, right? And the answer is Vrikshe. Now put it all together. And you could as well go just 1, 4, 3, 2. We know the 1. We know the answer to question 1. We know the answer to question 4, Vrikshe. Answer to question 3, Tasya Bhaginim Pandanam. Answer to question 2, Pashyati. 1, 4, 3, 2. Make sense? It's almost mathematical in its precision. You just can't go wrong if you use this format. Okay? Answer to the first question is always Prathama. Answer to the third question is always Dvitiya. Answer to the question Putra is always Saptami. Unless it's Atra, Tatra, and so on, which are indeclinables. They don't change. There is nothing like Atre or Tatre. Atra, Tatra, Anyatra, Sarvatra. That remains as it is. But otherwise, if you ask Kutra, the answer is in Saptami. Answer to Kutra, where, is always Saptami. And here, ending depends on the doer. Correct? So if the doer is me, aham pashyami.
Yes.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
So just go off and do these 7 sentences once again. And we'll catch up next week. And please do go through the place as well. The reason I am wanting you to do that is because just read through it. Even if you don't understand it, read through it. And it has the, I've sent you the ones with the translation in it, right? Yeah. So it just helps you become more familiar with the language as well. So read it in Sanskrit and then read the translation so you understand what's actually happening. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.